Welcome to Corner of Calm for our first Tuesday for our usual time. And this morning, I want to expand on what you may have read if you read the Spirit Moxie posts. And I know you all, they come to your email. But I want to talk about words. And on one of the other introductions, we talked about how our vocabulary, like the whole should, must, need to, and eliminating those to the sort of want and plan and hope, maybe even. So we've had that conversation, and in the post that you just received, we talked about what we do with our thoughts, which again is just words. I mean, that's how we know what they are, is they're words in our head. So, and there's two pieces of that. There's the ones that are sort of the feeling words, like you're disappointed and upset and it was terrible, and the judgment words that we do along different kinds of negative events that happened. And then there's also our description of what happens. So it may be factual that something actually occurs. I mean, as far as, you know, the universe is concerned, but there's always pieces around it in our reactions that are the thoughts that can go with it. Changing your thoughts doesn't mean something stops being horrible. It just stops how we can manage to have it affect our bodies and our reactions. But the third thing, that's all words I want to talk to, because I'm realizing that this is key to some of the things I'm working on now. And that's the importance, and Patricia and I talked about this a little bit at the beginning, is the importance of having dreams. That if you don't have, like, Doris and I are in a class where you end up needing to have intentions and expectations. I talked about knowing that I wanted to move to the West Coast. That was part of my dream. I know that where I am right now isn't exactly what the dream might look like in it. I've got a vision, but I don't have a place. But the vision becomes part of that dream. You all know most of my dreams. It's all around Spirit Moxie, and it's around books, and it's around you all. But I've realized that there are things you can't do that make living in the present, which is what I often talk about, or the thing that Elizabeth was saying that would be good for me to do, which is talk about being lazy, which is where I got prompted on this, is that if you don't have dreams, the being lazy is really just doing video games. That there's a pull of words, it's a positive pull that brings us into where possibility happens. So as we hold each other and the world, this morning, because for us it's all morning, since we're on the Western Hemisphere, I want you to hold the dreams for each other. And if your mind starts wandering, just love each other. Just spend time loving on each other and holding the dreams the world has for itself, the possibilities that might be. And that's my invitation to you to do. And so thank you, and we'll begin in just a minute.